Hello, everyone. Welcome back to More Fun Fishing. I know these next couple episodes not going to have anything to do with fishing. Since the weather's cooled off, I've got into more of a little bit more bow hunting. Um, that's one of the things I really enjoy a great deal. It's I have a lot of fun doing that as well, just like fishing. It mainly depends on the weather in the next couple of weeks on how much fishing video I'm going to be having. I'm hoping to have some regardless. The crappie should start moving into more shallower water. They should start, bite should start picking up. As of right now, I'm going to try to do a little bit more bow hunting. Yesterday afternoon, I had six come in on me. I had three bucks and three does. Now the bucks were little. They were young. The one 8 pointer that came in, he was kind of one of those should I or shouldn't I take. I decided to pass on him. There's a little bit bigger buck I'm interested in. However, I was going to take a shot at a doe since there was three does and they were all mature. I wanted a doe so bad I couldn't stand it. Well, one of the younger bucks, he decided, hey, it's time to start chasing. So he decided he'd chase that thing. He put on one heck of a show. I mean, it was funny to watch. It was all I could do. I couldn't get my camera out fast enough to get the video. That's how quick this was happening. And with that many eyes on you, you don't want to be doing any moving. It don't matter how high you're in a tree. They can pick you out. It's I've had it happen too many times. Now, what I wanted to do today was show you my setup that I like to use. Now, my climbing stand is what I use exclusively. I have this thing set just nothing but bow hunting. That's all I use it for. Um, I don't do as much rifle hunting as I used to. I really love to bow hunt. Now, with my climbing stand, it's a little heavier than most climbing stands out there because of the gear that I carry. I carry safety line. I like a Thermacell, and they, by all means, none of these products that I'm hunting with that I'm going to show you do they even support my channel. I just like them. The Thermacell was fantastic yesterday afternoon. The mosquitoes were buzzing around a little bit. I fired that thing up, and I mean, within 5 minutes, there was not one mosquito. I love that thing. Had that thing on the entire time while I was bow hunting. Not one deer even smelled that thing. It's a great thing to have, especially if you like to camp, fish, hunt, be outdoors. I recommend getting one. Much better than spraying repellent on you. Another thing I like to carry a headlight with me. I carry my release aid, my rangefinder. I have a pair of binoculars in my stand. I have a little small rattle pack I like, and I have a grunt call. I also carry two pull-up ropes. I have one that I use specifically to pull up my bow. The other one I have if I have any extra gear, such as maybe an extra jacket or something like that. Now, again, I don't have any of these products that support my channel. However, what I have is I have a Summit climbing stand. And what I'm going to do is kind of show you a little bit of what my stand looks like and my setup. What I've done with my stand is I have this XPO backpack system. Love that thing. It does add a little bit extra weight to the stand. It is kind of hard to run and gun whenever you have that on there. However, the comfort is phenomenal. And that's the reason why I love this stand. It is just so comfortable. I really like this thing. Once I get this thing up in the tree, it is there. It's not coming down, not till I get ready to bring it down. Now with this backpack system here, I put that on there because I don't like the original straps. They dug into my shoulders, didn't carry well. With the weight of my stand, this makes it a lot easier to carry. It's more like a military backpack. Now, whenever I take this thing apart, I have what they call a third hand safety system. I've done away with the strap that comes with it because the safety system or the strap that come with it, it all it does is hold the back of the seat climber. It doesn't do well with holding everything together. With this, as I climb, my stand and seat are together. So if my feet slip out of the stirrups when I'm climbing, it will catch it and keep it from falling so I can make it down safely. Now, Another thing, what I love about it is once I get up in a tree, I don't have to reach around the tree to put a strap on. All I do is sit down in my seat, grab that third hand, give that thing a tug, and it's there. I mean, it's solid as a rock. Now, what I like to do is whenever I go to do this, I made some little extra straps that I like to tuck in. And what those do, they just tuck in my little bags I have on the side of my stand. Now, when I take it out, this right here, as you can see, is my platform. And then as you can see, I've got my seat climber. And with it, the third hand, it takes a little bit longer to set up. So I have to get in the woods a little bit earlier than I normally would. But with it, I can get it set up. Once I get this on to the tree and get climbing, this seat is a web style seat. I've done away with the big padded seat. Grant you, that padded seat's very comfortable, but it gets in the way. And for bow hunting, you just can't push it out of the way to take a shot. With this, it's real comfortable. I got airflow. It doesn't get hot on my back. When I go to stand, it just moves right out of the way, and I have that entire platform to stand on. So I can lean out, take a shot, or whatever I need to do. Now with this here, as you can tell, I've got these Summit carry bags. I really like those. They're actually a little larger than I need. However, it's really nice whenever I need to put like a face mask, a scarf, a pair of gloves, or extra stuff in there. I carry that. I also carry a handsaw. I have one of those little Gerber handsaws. Fantastic thing to have, especially when you're in a tree and you have a limb that's in the way. Man, within 2 seconds, that thing's gone. Fantastic piece of equipment to have. I highly recommend everybody that likes to hunt, I'd put one in your backpack. With this stand, it's just so much nicer. I also have which I bought a few things from Third Hand Archery. This is a third hand archery bow holder. You put your bow in that, it ain't coming out. I've had bow holders before that when the wind would blow, it you'd have to worry about your bow falling out of it. With this, I can bump it, I can hit it, it is not coming out. All I have to do is once I set that bow in there, it's there. When I get ready to take it out, I just pull it towards me just a little bit and it comes out just as easy as pie. Fantastic piece of equipment. I love it. Now what I've done with my stand too is I've added a little extra equipment to it. I even had the footrest put on it. Long sits, you'll be glad you had this. Another thing good about this stand as well, I didn't mention, is it's a sit to stand climber. So I could sit and pull my climber up, stand, pull the seat rest up, sit down, do it again, just kind of inchworm my way up the tree. With this footrest, whenever your legs get tired of just hanging there, you prop that up. It's like sitting in a recliner. Really like it. Now the advantage that I have, now it's really hard to hunt, let's say a lot of public land, because if it's all walk-in, this stand gets a little heavy. Sometimes kind of wished I had something a little lighter to do public land hunting. But whenever you go out there and you get set up, man, when you put this thing on the tree, it is worth carrying in. I really like this thing. They're not a cheap stand by no means, but I've had this stand for, I think I bought this thing back in 2002. So you're talking a 20-year-old stand. The only thing I've had to do to it since I've had it is about every 2 years I replace the cables, whether they need it or not. They're only $39, and hey, it's worth your safety to keep from falling out of a tree. But that's all I have for you today. I'm hoping it's about 2 o'clock. I may go this afternoon. It's a little warm. It's almost 80 degrees. However, whenever you get into the shade, it's a whole lot cooler. And let me tell you, them deer are moving. It's really hard to pass up all that much fun. Well, I hope you like my video. Pardon the ducking there. The stink bugs are so bad. It's just unbelievable. I wish they'd send them back to China. If you like my video, please subscribe. If you have any comments, shoot me a comment or two. I appreciate your time. Y'all have a good day. Bye-bye now.